Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pascal. Do that one more time.
Oh my Lord. I knew it. I literally just said, don't forget to unmute me, child.
Sorry.
See?
It's a bad.
This is the second time, bro.
Let's try it again.
Third time you out, bro. Okay.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal.
And your girl Sandy.
And welcome back to another amazing episode of Real Beef with S&P. Hope
Surprise,
you guys are all
y'all.
doing well out there.
We back.
Wake up, get your butts in
Wake
here.
your ass up.
It's time to get things moving. We got something to talk about. Okay, and this is obviously a shorter show, but at the same time, we have got to talk about this.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that in a second, or we'll say this in a second. But before we get into everything, some housekeeping. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Crush it, crush it, crush it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. You know your boy and your girl are working hard out here in these streets to give you the conversations that you need for the day. Anyway, we back at it again. It's kind of crazy that we're back at it again with another one, but
another one.
Okay,
oh,
another
my Lord.
one. Exclusive. And not really exclusive, but it's very interesting nonetheless, and we got to talk about it.
Yes, we do.
So we got some things we got to get into. We're gonna get out the intros out of the way and all that stuff. But y'all know we're good. You guys are good. Drink your coffee, drink your orange juice, your lemonade, whatever you're doing. If you're running right now or you're riding your bike, enjoy the ride because it's one hell of a beautiful day today. So enjoy it as much as you can. And also be rest assured, I'm sure you're not doing this type of BS to your own children as well. So just know that you're a good parent out there. If you
By the way, Lo siento.
We
just talked about this yesterday.
I thought we were done, and then we had a phone call. Actually, I called her. I called Sandy as she was text messaging me.
Literally, they were dots across his screen. More than likely, dots across his screen as he called. I was just about to press send, and all we could do was cackle on the phone. Okay, because we saw this ish pop up on our.
This is insane.
And we were like, we ain't got no choice but to talk about it, child. So Lo siento ahead of time.
Way ahead of time. Because we thought we were done with them for a little bit. But no. You know, just like Godfather 3, we thought we were out, but they just keep dragging us back in.
Yeah.
We have definitely got to talk about this ridiculous video that we have. And sorry, I'm trying to fix something, and while doing the show, and that the music just blasted in my ear.
Yeah, it's all good. We didn't hear it, so it's all good.
But we are going to be looking at this video because there's some new sighting. Okay, like I said, I thought we were done with her.
No.
With Chrisean. Hold on.
Lucien.
Chrisean and Blueface. But Chrisean's back in the news again.
Yeah.
And she's actually trending hard.
Mm-hmm.
All over Twitter right now because of a series of certain things that she's done over the past, I guess, 24 hours. She did a lot in 24 hours to get a lot of people concerned and a lot of people pissed the F off. Now, let me show you guys exactly what I mean. This video, there's a couple of them, okay? But I'm going to show you this main one because that's the one that everybody and their mama is sharing right now and reacting to right now as we speak, okay? She has been spotted at a Walmart. And just wait for it. I can't play the audio because I don't know if the music's copywritten or not.
Right.
I don't know if it's something, TikTok and YouTube are two completely different monsters. You just don't know what can be played and what can't be played. So we're not taking we ain't taking no chances. So let's take a look at this video and just look. Actually, let me see if I want to try to blow this up.
I was going to say, can we possibly blow it up?
See this a little bit better. Okay.
Yeah,
so let's take a look at this. This is her. Once she got her dog with her. Okay. So this is her, just so you can see, if you can see my mouse, this is her right here. So keep your eyes peeled. All right. This is a pretty quick video, but this is bad. There she is with her child. Boom. Look at that.
Skadoosh.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's wearing a baby carrier. Okay. And it's like a sling type thing. For those of y'all, I know most of y'all know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
But maybe some of y'all don't know what it is. Okay. So I'm just going to educate y'all on something because I just learned about it myself. I mean, I know I've been known about it, but I mean, I just myself have just started wearing one for the very first time ever. It's been a very interesting experience, but you get a lot of ish done. Let's keep it real. But this sling, this carrier is like a sling. You put it over your shoulder, over your shoulders. It straps around your waist, and the baby basically slips into this slot, and then you strap the baby, the upper body of the baby, up against you. Okay,
securely.
So securely, so the baby can like feel like it's in the womb in a way, and get comfortable and lay on you and go to sleep. Right? She got this whole thing all wrong. Like the whole thing is, I don't even know what she's doing here or what is going on here. Okay. The dog has more security than the baby. Okay. Like the dog has more security than her own child.
Period.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to replay this video so you guys can see it. But as you can see, she's walking around Walmart. It seems almost as if she's aimlessly walking around, dazed and obviously confused, with this baby hanging on for dear life, but sleep. This baby out. Okay. Wow. And funny that you say that poor baby or that poor child, because that is the ongoing theme that people are saying in these comments that are out here in these streets. Now, this is not the only video. I'm going to show you more, but let me show you guys this video again, and we're going to move on. Okay. So she's in here. She got the dog. The baby is, I mean, one false move, one bad move.
Literally.
If she bends over in any type of way, this baby is going to fall over and could hurt themselves. Literally. Okay. Or could get hurt. Okay. By the way, this baby's only been on this earth for what, 2 weeks?
Literally.
Something like that.
Baby, I don't even think it's even a month old, you guys. This is a newborn.
This is a newborn baby, okay? There's more I'm going to be showing you guys here in a second. But like I said, this is crazy. We could talk about that piece right now because that is something that what people are calling her or saying is bad parenting. So, Sandy, what are your thoughts on this really quick? Put in your 2 cents.
Look, when okay, here's the thing. Right before this, and we'll go into that in a second. I'm assuming that's probably what you're going to pull up next. Right before this, I had seen a post, okay, that I was trying to ignore, but it popped up right on my feed, child. Okay, they're always in our faces, okay, and refuse to take us out the group chat. Bad. So literally saw some other shit, okay, and I mean, I was already flabbergasted. Then this immediately pops up, and I'm literally like shooketh because here's the thing, okay. First and foremost, I'm trying to figure, okay, she's young, okay, she's a new mom, okay. There's things you're just not gonna know, okay. There's things as a new mom for me, and I'm 6 years in this bitch, okay, as a new parent, okay, that I don't know still to this day, that I may not know until I deal with them, okay. But there's just shit that just is common sense, and if she ain't got the damn common sense to know how to properly strap her child in a holster, I'm gonna need somebody in her circle to put her on game to such. Get you a nanny, do something. So the first thing I'm saying to myself is, where are her people? All the motherfuckers she's always around all the damn time. Why are you walking around with this poor child hanging on by a thread? Literally, if one false move, if she walks down the aisle and bumps into something that's bumping that child's head, literally, that child could literally fall out. You're holding on to a dog, okay, on top of that. So you got one hand occupied with the dog, and you're not even paying attention to what your child's neck is doing. Your newborn baby's head is soft as all get out. You see the position that baby's in? Okay, that's not comfortable.
I'm this back up. Bam.
Look at this, you guys. Okay, and she's just gingerly walking through Walmart, like all is good, and had the nerve in the previous video that I saw to be like, "How y'all gonna talk about my parenting? Don't be talking about my parenting, child. Everything's good over here. Whoop-de whoop-de-woo."
I get the whole mind your own
business. You a damn nanny, girl. As much money as you make it and got a new house. I'm mad. This is stupid. This is dumb.
It's really dumb. And I get the defense. I get her going to the defense. Let's be real, because there's plenty of people out here that are always, the backseat driver, the backseat parenting out here telling us how we should or shouldn't be raising our own children. Let's keep it real. But something like this, though, that gets captured on film, on video, this is bad, y'all. This is not a situation where she's walking around aimlessly in Walmart and the baby's securely strapped in its sling or in its carrier, and she's walking the dog, and then somebody just says, "Oh, you shouldn't be in Walmart right now with your baby." I'd be like, F you, kick rocks and mind your own damn business. You got your own problems. Focus on your own problems.
Right.
But given the fact that she has built such, her and Blueface have built such a persona, okay, a reputation of being irresponsible, sloppy, etc. in this bitch. Of course, people are going to sit here and watch her with a fine-tooth comb, especially when she's brought a child into the world.
Hold on. Her ass stays going live on a regular basis. You wouldn't have all these people up in your business if you weren't fucking live every 5 fucking seconds. Stop going live then.
That's true. If you stayed back, this would be a completely. If you stayed back and said, "Hey, this is my time to be in my cave and recuperate, raise my child, get to know my child, and all that stuff."
Learn to be a mom.
These are the moments. Exactly. Learn to be a mom. Make those mistakes, not in plain sight, but behind closed doors. That's one thing. But when you're out here all up in the videos doing your thing, that's another thing. But here's the thing, though. You have this going on. Now, I want to say this. When a baby is first brought into the world, let's keep it real. We all know this. You know this too. We get into that place, even the fathers too. Okay, it's not like just the mamas go through it and the daddies are just sleeping good in the neighborhood. Okay,
right.
There's a lot of lack of sleep. There is sleep deprivation. There is moments where you make mistakes that you don't realize. Nothing detrimental. I'm not saying anything like, your kid's in dire straits and the kid's going to lose its life. But I'm just saying mistakes happen. Like you put items in the refrigerator that shouldn't be in the refrigerator instead of putting it in the cabinet type things, things that happen when you're sleep deprived and worked beyond your limits. That's what happens with raising and dealing with newborns. You are on it 24/7. If not every 15 minutes, is every 2 hours. It's every hour. If it's not one, every minute. It is insane. I'm literally living through it right now as we speak. Okay. It is pretty intense. All right. But at the same time, I can see slip-ups happen. Mistakes do happen. But this is not good. Where was her mind when this went down? But then, at the same time, this is the time to be, like we just said earlier, to be around family and to be at home. To be home.
Not even that. But who are the people that are part of her family no one taught her how to do this shit at the end of the day? She got her child around a gazillion and one people.
Y'all, we're going to talk about that in a second. We are going to talk about that in a second. But the other thing is, though, too, hey, I understand. Sometimes you don't have a good village to help you raise your child. Right. Sometimes you don't have someone you can reach out to that's as responsible, or if not more responsible than you, and knows how babies work and what things mean. Why does she have a rash here? What's going on? Blah blah blah. Sure. Those things do happen. That's why you have a village to surround you, to support you and help you out. But if you don't have it,
Hire somebody.
If you got that baby carrier and you don't know how to use it, you're telling me that it didn't come with instructions. Also, you can't just turn on YouTube.
Go on YouTube. How to properly strap a child in a holster.
And just type in baby carrier, the brand in which you are using, how to properly strap the baby in, and call it a day. This should not be out here. Her in Walmart like this should not have happened. Period. At all. But there's more.
Yeah. There's always more with her. There's always more.
There's definitely more. So let's take a look at this. Chrisean, this is a post. Chrisean was spotted out with baby Chrisean Jr. Okay, because she still hasn't legally changed the name yet. We'll see if that actually happens. Okay, she was at Walmart, and fans are not happy with her lack of neck support, which is bad. Amid backlash, she says, "What advice are you giving me? 9 times out of 10, I got way more money than any advice. He actually like being hold like that. No, that is not good." Now she's also, of course, facing backlash for taking the newborn to a recording studio, which is right here. Let's
keep in mind, we don't even know what time. I don't know what time. I didn't go into all that.
Yeah, I don't know if I can play this audio. I don't know what time she was
even there. It could have been in the middle of the night, because a lot of times these artists go to the studio in the middle of the night.
3 o'clock in the morning,
right?
Because they suddenly feel the inspiration, and they need to go get this recording on vinyl. Trust me, I know this whole story very, very well, and it's stupid. Okay, now one of the things that she does say in one of these videos is that she's like, well, you know, why y'all up in my business? Poor baby, what are you talking about? She says it right here. He had headphones on.
Right. She said something about he has headphones on. He good. I can't, child. I can't. Is the audio playing? It's not playing on my end.
Oh, it's not? Oh, snap. Hold on, guys. Sorry. It's a button. Hold on. Blammo. Okay, let me play that again. Damn.
It's uh-oh. Yeah, we gotta make sure pull that off. There you go.
Oh, like, poor baby. My baby is good.
She said, "My baby is good." Hold on, guys.
He got motherfucking headphones on, and he snuck.
Hold on, guys.
I can't.
Hold on. Let me just fix this. Let me just fix this real quick. 2 seconds to remedy this issue.
You good?
Let me just mute this real quick, because we jumped on quick with this. Sometimes my internet be tripping.
Oh my word, I can't.
Oh, no.
Oh my goodness.
Well, okay. I'm gonna just try it as is. Hold on. Because
talking about. Y'all not about to keep on talking to me about my parenting.
Okay. So, I mean, you basically get the idea. She's out here saying, hey, you know, I'm doing no wrong. My baby was wearing headphones. What headphones? Like silent, like noise protecting headphones specifically to protect the ears? Or was the baby wearing headphones to hear the music?
Right. I mean, do you really think if she got her baby strapped the way she's got her baby strapped in that holder, that she put the proper types of ear headphones on that child? Like, and I didn't see the headphones. For all I know, she might have actually got noise canceling headphones that are appropriate for a baby. But do y'all really think?
Do you
like?
Well, take a look. Do you really think she's wearing this? The baby's wearing headphones? Do you really think the baby's wearing headphones? Let me mute this really quick. Do you really think the baby's wearing headphones? Look. No.
Baby flopping around in her arms and stuff. Man, I can't.
And they feeling it in the studio. Let me just. Like I'm not feeling this, and I think this is a very, very. I mean, I don't think it's a good look. All right,
look, that baby.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
That baby has been everywhere but the damn bed. Okay, that baby's been everywhere but the damn bed, child. Okay, and it's like, I mean, if you got to take care of what you got to take care of, do what you got to do. Okay, but leave the baby at home with an appropriate person who has some common sense to take proper care of that child.
Nanny.
Okay, because I don't even know the people that I don't know her family like that. Okay, half them crazy. Okay, or siblings and all of that based on what I've seen.
Facts.
So I mean, she needs to bring someone from the outside to help her ass out. Period. End of story. And you don't think Boo Boo Face is gonna have something to say about this shit because it went viral? Okay, like he's parent of the year too. Okay, but y'all, I can't.
It's not good.
I can't. I legit can't.
Y'all all like that.
Stop the fuck going on.
Getting on my nerves. It's called baby headphones. It's called earmuffs. The fuck?
She said it's called earmuffs, baby
That's
headphones.
what they call?
The baby has them on. And I'm telling you right now, do you really see him in this video? I think not. And the other thing is too, I mean, I get it, you know, when we welcomed our first, you know, we welcomed our baby into the world. You know, family wanted to see our child, so we saw family. But that's really about it.
Immediate.
We have
family.
not immediate family, not
everybody.
Not family. You know, not you know, just anybody.
Okay. Yeah, Harry, Dick, and Tom.
No, because in my mind, I'm going, hey, you gotta make sure that you're keeping people away from the child, because let's be real, she can get sick really fast.
It's
so
RSV season right now.
RSV, yep, exactly. Yeah, and that Rona's flying around like crazy too. So it's like, listen, guys, you know, you can't just be out here all willy-nilly taking your child out. And that's the thing, though. You said it earlier, and I'm just going to repeat it again. She for damn sure makes enough money that she can get a nanny and sit there and go, hey, can you watch the baby while I go to the studio? I'm going to go to the stew real quick, and I'm going to lay some tracks down. Can you just watch the baby? And then, you know, I'll come back. You know what I mean? Piece of cake. Then there would be no judgment. I'm sure somebody out there would be like, you should be home with your baby. I'm sure that no matter what, I feel like in her situation, there's always going to be a hater trying to say what she should or shouldn't be doing out here. Damn if you do, damned if you don't. But at the same time, when you have a baby hanging on for dear life, and her excuse is that's how the baby likes to be held. No, that baby's going to have some serious developmental issues as it grows physically. Their bones are growing every second of every day. What are you talking about?
Their heads are soft.
And then, they're not made of plastic. This is not a toy. This is a human being.
It's not an accessory.
It's ridiculous.
This is a human being, literally.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. And now this is some sloppy ass shit. Period. She's being sloppy. And the thing is, I was really okay, I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. All right. She gave birth to Chrisean Jr. Okay, great. Yay to life. Woo. Mm-hmm. My mind, when we first talked about her giving birth a couple weeks ago, I got really worried because in my mind, I'm like, man, I hope she starts to step up. Right. I hope she starts to step up as a mom and as a parent, as an adult. She grows the F up really, really fast. Because sometimes, you know, you could be out here wilding and then suddenly a baby comes into your world and you wake the fuck up. Suddenly you turn on a dime. So in my head, I was like, man, in my head first, I was like, this is going to be bad. Then all of a sudden she goes and she baptizes Chrisean Jr. And in my head, I was like, oh, maybe she's making a change. And it doesn't matter what you think of religion or whatnot. But in my head, I was like, maybe she's making a turn for change. Maybe she's realizing that it's time to adult. It's time to parent. Welcome to parenthood. It's time to make responsible decisions for the child. So, bang. Oh, I'm gonna baptize Chrisean Jr. Cool. I'm going, okay, that's a step in the right direction. And then now we see this bullshit. Actually, it was the other stuff of like, oh, I'm changing his name back over to Jonathan Jr. because her man be back. What? And then now we have this. I'm like, oh, we're back at a regularly scheduled program all over again.
Period. And stupidity again and toxicity again.
It's bad. It's bad, y'all. And
that's why I keep saying pray for that child, you guys. Like, I look, and here's the thing, you know, ain't nobody hating on Chrisean over here. Neither one of us is. It's literally like this is a lot of this shit she's doing. It's common sense. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is that baby didn't ask to be here. Okay, so if you're gonna have a whole child, then I'm gonna need you to be a responsible adult, a responsible parent, and tend to that child the way that they should be tended to. You're going to make mistakes. Right? There are mistakes you're going to make, especially as a new parent. It doesn't have to be a new mom. Just as Pac said, a new mom, a new dad, doesn't matter. New parent, it's a new experience. So there's going to be things that you're just not going to know. But that's when you either hire help or lean on people who know what the fuck they're doing to assist in some capacity if you personally can't handle it. Okay.
Yep.
She over here throwing that baby around like it ain't nothing on live. I promise you, I've seen a couple of like little snippets of lives where, she's trying to adjust the baby, but trying to more specifically and more importantly, seemingly adjust her camera so that she can be seen in a certain place before adjusting her child. Then even while she was giving birth, as she was supposed to be giving birth, because she clearly didn't know she was, her water had broke a couple days before that and all that kind of stuff. She's trying to make sure she's propping her camera up rather than focusing on like, bitch, if you don't just push this motherfucking baby out and get this, push the baby. Okay, everything don't have to be on live. And if you don't want this motherfucking criticism, if you don't want people on your ass, if you don't want people, giving you their advice and all of that shit, then stop going on live.
Yeah.
Stop. Tend to your child.
More people
stop going on live. Period.
I think it's the thing. Say that again. What?
And hire some damn help.
Hire some. But that's the thing, though. It doesn't make sense because you see in some of her lives, she's out here inside of her home and there's someone in the background sweeping the floor and all that. So I'm like, wait a second. So that person who's sweeping the floor, is that just your friend being nice, sweeping the floor for you? Or is that hired service, right? Is that someone you hired to do this? And if that's the case, why can't you pay for a freaking nanny to just be there so that you can go maybe take a nap, sleep? Because again, it could be sleep depravity. She could be sleep deprived, making very poor choices when she's hadn't had a decent night's rest or a decent couple hours of sleep, right? If you're just doing this, I know this is Chrisean, but at the same time, I'm just saying, and I know that her wits aren't all of, she don't, it ain't all fire. The pistons aren't all firing up off up there, but and so imagine that one piston firing off with the lack of sleep. Like add that into the mix. Not drugs, not alcohol, just lack of sleep. She gonna make some stupid ass choices. And then we see that in Walmart where you could clearly see she's done. She's tired. She's worn out. You can see that. And she's starting to make really poor choices. But hey, instead of her actually getting sleep that night, she's in the studio. Laying tracks with the baby. And the baby is probably sitting there going, I need sleep, motherfucker. Like, I'm tired and I need a titty. Like,
but for real. For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
This kid is 2 weeks old and you out here in the studio, like all up in the, like trying to be like, yo, let me promote this new song. I'm about to drop.
And the shit sound whack on top of that.
I want to poop, I want to sleep, and I want to teat. That's it. I want to feed, shit, and sleep. That's all the kid wants. Not this loud noise and all this stuff. He don't care about your music right now.
You don't need to hear all that.
We don't know you're an artist.
Dog.
You don't give a fuck.
Damn. I mean, and if you have to bring him to the studio, can you have a nanny there with the child?
Oh my
holding the baby while you laying them tracks down. There are so many other ways that she could have gone about this. There's so many other ways you can do things with as much money as she's allegedly saying that she's having, because she was sitting there talking about it on her live the other day when she was showing the house. The house, I think, has a pool and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Right. So you got all this money. You can't pay somebody a few dollars an hour to go ahead and just tend to the child. And if you have to feel like the baby needs to be with you at all times, that's fine. Take the nanny with you. Have the nanny with you, tending to the child. Like, give the baby to the nanny for a little bit. Tend to what you need to tend to. You can still be with your child, but at least give it to someone who's able-bodied to tend to that child while you're taking care of what you need to take care of.
You know what she needs?
You still got to make money. I get it.
You know what she needs? She needs an Alfred. That's it. You know what I'm saying? She needs like Bruce Wayne's Alfred. She needs an Alfred, somebody who lives in that house with her 24/7, and so that she can go when the bat signal goes off, she can go and do her thing. Okay. Yeah. When that ratchet bat signal goes off, she can go off and save the ratchet world. Okay.
Right.
But somebody's there to keep an eye on the baby. Cause you know, for a fact, Blueface ain't nowhere near it. He's just sitting there going like, I'm here to smash and I'm here to dash.
Period.
That's it. Okay. And take some of your cash. I'm here to smash, dash, and take some of your cash.
Hold up though. That's a flow, Pac. You might have to hit the studio, dog.
You're welcome.
Just don't bring my girl there. Just don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not bringing my child into no studio.
I know you ain't gonna do that.
And let's not forget.
Well, you might have to lay a couple tracks out. That was a whole.
I mean, you know,
you know what I mean? You might be a good little rapper. Look, if Chrisean can rap, if Chrisean can make money off the music she puts out,
I can make money too.
You know you can do it too.
You feel me?
Okay, we can both make a bag. Me and my feet, and you and your raps.
I ain't got bars.
I'm saying
I can spit that fire. One thing I want to say though, inside of this, is that let's talk about inside the studio. Now I know it wasn't seen on camera, but what if they're in there smoking that ish?
She was doing it while she was pregnant. So what's going to stop her from doing it when the baby's right there?
That's true.
She was doing it when she was pregnant.
You ain't wrong.
Just all out in public doing it with no problem. Like she didn't give a damn.
She didn't.
Who saw her doing it? She was caught many times on video. This is not. Well, this is alleged. You know it's alleged. Okay, everything's alleged. But we done saw the video. Okay,
right.
So what's going to prevent her from doing it now? She didn't care when she was pregnant. That child was developing in her body. So what's going to change it from now? You know, now that the baby's out, that's going to give her even more reason to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got a point. Just like this, that's what they do. They drink. Possibly, I don't want to assume everybody does it, but shit, we know she's done it previous because she shows it on live. She shows everything on live.
But that's the thing that fears me the most is that what this child will become, how this child will be raised, and how he will become. I'm hoping that this kid is a motherfucking genius. That's what I'm hoping for.
Same.
Like just to defy all expectations of this child. I'm hoping he's like a mathematician, and it's like, oh, maybe we're supposed to smoke weed when we are with child. Maybe that is the trick, to have a mathematician genius. You know what I mean? But I don't know. In this trajectory, the way that things are going right now, I don't know for certain how I'm feeling about all this.
I do.
About the trajectory of everything. The stuff here is not disgusting, but just dangerous. Yeah. And it concerns me because it goes, okay, now she's out here in public showing how lazy she is with the child and how she has lack of concern of its safety right now. That's a big concern. Mm-hmm. Big concern. Like I said, and you've said before, she needs help.
Period.
And I don't mean like, oh, she needs help like she's mentally in dire straits or anything. No, probably she could talk to somebody for sure. Really but she needs help. And this is the problem. Oh no. We're going down this route. We're going there. I'm going there. What? We're off-roading.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Shit.
But this is the problem.
All right, here we go.
This is the problem that we see in single parent households. I'm like, this is extreme. This is really extreme. But I'm just saying the lack of that partner is a very dangerous thing. Can be a very crappy situation. And
it can be taxing. I want to say, I'll say taxing, because there are many single men and women, because I don't want to make it seem like it's just women
that's why I said single parenthood households.
Right.
I said
there are many. Right.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
The reality is, sorry, the phone is ringing now. But
let me preface this before I get everything. Let me just say this really fast. I was trying to say this really quick. I'm not sitting here saying that single households are not holding it down. I'm not saying that at all. So this is not a dig towards single parents or anything, because y'all have to wear both hats. Y'all have to wear both pants. Y'all have to do everything, man. You got to put those pants on while you are running at full force, like in full sprint. You're putting the pants on, trying to keep the hat on, trying to pay the bills, trying to do all this stuff. Trust me, you guys are holding it down, and I commend every single last one of y'all. But when it comes to situations like this, you can see, like, man, it would be, this is why it's helpful to have help, to have, if it's not you and your partner, it's a teammate that's there with you to help you raise the child, because you can't do it all yourself. And there's plenty of people out here that have multiple kids, and they're doing as best as they can to hold it down, but they are only one person. So things are lacking because of that, because they can only do so much.
It's challenging. I mean, it's challenging doing it with a partner, right? You and I are always talking about at the beginning of the podcast, just what we struggle with, right? And both of us are in relationships and have a significant other that helps us with our children, right? But being in a situation where you're a single parent is challenging. It's difficult. It's taxing. And I can guarantee you it's more taxing, you know, in a lot of respects as well. But that doesn't take away your responsibility from what it is that you laid down with this mofo and decided to have this child. So at this point, it's time to educate yourself and get your shit together and do what needs to be done for this child, single parent or not. You know what I mean? And if you don't have what it takes, or if you don't have the resources that are needed, if you don't, and it's, of course, every situation is, of course, different. So this is not me making it seem as though everybody's situation is the exact same. But in this particular case, Chrisean's case, she has resources that she can utilize to get the additional help that she needs, single parent or not. In this particular case, she is, right? But at the end of the day, you have the resources. Take advantage of utilizing the resources, because there are other single parents out there that do this and do a damn good job without help at all, with far less resources. Okay, so this girl has all these resources in her hand. She's out here buying renting houses, whatever she decided to do with that house, has enough money to get her, you know, her extra stuff that she didn't, that's legal right now, that she, in a lot of states, that she takes part in. But you can't take a few extra dollars and get you some help, a nanny. Okay, somebody to us. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It's just, there is no excuse for this. There's none. There's nothing she can say. Well, my bad. I didn't know how to put him in the carrier. There's YouTube. There's the instructions that came in the damn box, that whether you got it as a gift or not, the instructions were in that bitch.
And you're telling me that you don't have other friends around you that haven't had kids before? Like, you're telling me none of your friends are mothers or fathers that are around you that could literally sit there and go, hey, this is how you do it. Like, let me help you out and this, that, and the other.
Not even that common sense, okay? And that's the thing, though. If you have it on wrong, right? So she has it on wrong. Clearly she has it on wrong. So when you look down at your child, you don't see something wrong with his head looking like that? You don't see anything, nothing propelling,
it's common sense,
compelling you to pick the baby's head up and just at least hold the baby's head with the other arm in your hand, to have that baby's head against your chest, even though you know that shit is fucked up, that you have it on you all kinds of fucked up. You didn't look down at that child and go, damn, he looks uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay.
No, and the fact that she's like, that's how but you got to remember, we're talking about Chrisean. So Chrisean and common sense are not, they don't equate. It equals to zero, right? Yeah. It's that plus that equals zero in this situation. Yeah. But one thing she does have, allegedly, is that cashola. So she could easily pay for the help. Yeah. Then I'm hoping, and I'm going to be real because we got to wrap this up, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that she hears these things. Sure, she's not liking the constructive criticism, but it is constructive criticism. Let's be real. The people who are reacting in this way are concerned for the baby's safety. They're not sitting here trying to trash talk her and all that stuff. The trash talking is happening because they're concerned for the safety of the child. And I'm hoping that she's looking at this instead of, hanging on to her hubris, her bravado, her ego. She needs to set that issue aside and use this as a wake-up call, because somebody else could look at that, call CPS, DCFS on her and all that, and she could lose her child. Let's keep it real. Every time she goes out and does something stupid, she's smoking that loud in front of the baby. She's out in the club. She's in the studio. She is nonchalantly, lazily putting the baby in a baby carrier out in public at a Walmart, for crying out loud. People are going to catch that stuff and they're going to start tacking those things up. And next thing you know, CPS is knocking on her door. Knock, knock, knock. Hi. Right. My name's Susan. I'm here to see your son, Chrisean Jr. What? Wait, what? Why? Oh, we've just been getting a lot of reports, so on and so forth. We need to check on the wellness of your son. How is he? So on and so forth. They come into your house. Like I said, this is the time for Chrisean to wake the F up and realize she needs to start changing her ways and start thinking like a mother, thinking like a parent, period. End of story. Because this is just the tip of the iceberg. It could get a lot worse out here. Everybody now is going to be watching Chrisean's every single move anytime she goes live or anytime she shows up in public with that child. She really needs to be smart from this point on. So I hope she wakes the F up.
Period. Like, it's just, and I know we seem angry. We're angry.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. We're angry. That poor child didn't ask to be here.
It's a baby.
That child didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to be treated like that. Like an accessory, like a doll, like a toy.
It's a baby.
This is not a purse.
Freaking baby. Okay.
To carry around, like, look at my child, look at my purse, my baby, my purse. He's so cute. Like, no, stop it. Be a freaking mom. Do what you need to do to make sure that they are tended to. Period.
Vicky says she isn't in her right mind. Crystal said, thank you so much for the comments, by the way. I don't care. She is a parent. Be responsible for your baby. I agree. Parenting, Raven, what's up? Said, parenting is the hardest job you will ever do, but it is also the most rewarding. Exactly. Absolutely. But she ain't thinking that right now. She's I think she's just thinking about the moment that she's in right now, which is probably hell because the baby's crying. It's pooping. It's doing all these things that she needs to take care of. And she's the only one taking care of the baby, unfortunately. And I'm wondering if she's breastfeeding, because that's the other thing. Now that's so crazy because I'm going through, like I'm living vicariously through my wife right now. And if she is breastfeeding the baby, then you really aren't sleeping at all. Okay.
Well, not even that. I wonder what's in her milk.
That too.
Because everything that you consume goes up in there too.
That's very true. But what I'm trying to say is, the amount of times that your baby has to latch onto that, onto the breast to feed and all that. It's not just some simple thing of like shaking up some formula and putting the formula in your baby's mouth and just letting them feed.
Breastfeeding.
There's so much extra work you have to do. It's the concern of lactation, etc. All those things are involved, especially when you are breastfeeding. So there's so much more energy that you're exerting out of your body to raise this newborn baby. So imagine how tired she is on top of that. And then how dumb she is on top of that.
I will never, I don't have any sympathy about her being
I'm not trying
tired
to give you sympathy.
No.
Bringing in
But
reality.
I have no sympathy. There is no excuse for that picture. There is no excuse for that. None.
It's insane. I mean, I just learned that breastfeeding burns about 700 calories in one feeding. So imagine that if you're doing that every 2-3 hours, depending on how hungry your baby is and they hungry. Okay. Imagine that getting taken out of your body like that. That's a lot of energy.
I don't think there's no way she's breastfeeding if she's out the way she is, because
she ain't
it is time consuming. It's every blah, 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 certain number of hours. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way with as much as she's doing that she's breastfeeding that child. I just don't see it. If she is, Lord, pray for the baby and what that child is consuming.
She's smoking.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
She drinking, she partying, she back to her old ways right now.
You already know whatever she's taking in her body is right up in here too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nandez, thank you so much for the comment. Said no crib, no stroller, and can't tell her anything. Her friends are, man. If you watch Baddies, she punched London. Okay, she punched London for telling her she was late. I mean, she's insane. She's insane. We're dealing with somebody who is not all the way.
Yeah.
She ain't cognitive.
No.
Real talk, she's not cognitive. And now if she's sleep deprived on top of that cognitive ability and the fact that she has lack of that, oh my God, it's a recipe for disaster. Okay, it is
and people
bad.
Gonna be like, oh, it's youth, it's being young. Get the hell out of here. There are younger parents out there that are more responsible than this. Okay, Facts. There are parents that are teenage parents, and they do more for their children than this. That's bull.
14, 15, 16-year-old mamas out here, okay, holding it down more than what I saw here in that video. Real talk, it's bad. It's bad. And again, she is now a role model. She is, whether she could be a reluctant role model out here, but she is a role model. People do look up to her, not only just for the tabloid stuff, but they are looking up to her. Young women are looking up to her, and she's acting in this type of fashion. They're all probably thinking this is okay. I'm hoping they're smart enough to realize that this is not the right thing, but this is the stuff, the imagery that's getting pumped into these her followers' faces. Okay. It's getting pumped in their faces. So, like I said, she better get her.
He's literally addicted to the fame because think about it. Why do you need to go live so often? You're addicted to that attention that you're getting.
It's called
There's
money.
no way she's not addicted to that because you're literally turning on the camera. Your ass is taking a shit and you're gonna turn the live on.
Yeah, okay? It's money. Let's be real.
It's literally she's addicted to it. Sit your ass back at home. Take care of your child. Take some motherfucking parenting classes.
Yeah.
Hire a damn nanny and go dark for a while. Do that. Take care of your baby. Okay? Because the reality is that poor child, oh my Lord. Y'all pray for that child.
Well, let me say this too. She needs to find sobriety. And it's more than just
for real.
It's more than just the drugs. It's the addiction on either the social media, the fame, blue face, because you could be addicted to that particular person, or that toxicity, the codependency that is even the toxic codependency that just exudes out of that relationship is mind-blowing to me. At some point, she's going to have a crazy, uncomfortable wake-up call. And I hope it's not at the expense of losing her own child.
Right.
That's what I'm hoping that it does not happen. Celeste also said, this is the last comment I got because we got to go, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. But says she already had the is. And what happened to 6 weeks? Yeah, that's the other thing too. Don't you need 6 weeks to make sure your ish is on point before you can do those things? Also, doesn't it mess with the wall or something like that? Doesn't it do something with
you got to wait for the doctor clears you.
I forgot the technical terms and all that stuff, but it could mess with you down there too if you have sex too early after you give birth. So what the fuck is she doing?
I had a C-section, so I had no choice but to wait.
Oh my God!
Regular births, you know what I mean? Like
right. No regular births, you gotta wait.
You gotta wait 6 weeks
till you go to your OBGYN and they make sure everything's Gucci before you can go back to the good old thing again. Okay. And yeah, the sideways samba. Okay. The
face. Is that how you sound?
I don't sound like that. The fuck?
You sure? Because
I don't sound like that. I don't sound like that. Okay. But you know what I'm saying, guys. We all know what I'm talking about.
You know we know what you mean, bro.
The hibbity dibbity. Okay. Yeah. The hibbity dibbity. Okay. Okay. So, guys, definitely let us know what you think. Comment down below. All that. We may come back a little bit later for another conversation because there is something else that is breaking. So we might be on a little bit later on today. We will let you guys know in the community page on our page, on our YouTube channel page. So be on the lookout for that. Okay. But that is the show. Okay.
That's all, folks. But
yes. We appreciate you guys for being here. It really does mean a lot. The conversation, man.
Keep the conversation going, and if you're watching the replay, down below, let us know your thoughts down below. Okay, be respectful of each other. Y'all know everyone's kind of. It's got a lot of people riled up.
What she said.
Really is.
Okay, it's got people really riled up, and it's all because, let's be real, the safety of that kid. Okay. And I mean, it's frustrating me so bad. It's not even noon yet, and I want a cold, hard drink. Okay. I need a cocktail. I'm kidding. I'm not really going to do that because I got things to do. But
we got work. We both got tons of work to get done today.
And I'm not Chrisean. Okay. I'm a responsible adult and a responsible father. Okay. So we don't do the day drinking unless it's St. Patty's Day or something. Okay. And we have somebody watching our child.
That part. Right. So that up in there too. Yeah, that part.
Okay. But please, guys, do not forget, hit that like button down below. Crush it, crush it, crush it. That would mean the world to us, of course. It helps us get out there. It helps with the algorithm and all that. And by the way, the show is growing beautifully. Okay.
Thank y'all.
It is growing wonderfully. Let me just turn this down a little bit because, real talk, without you guys reacting, commenting, hitting that like button, and crushing that subscribe button, okay? Without y'all doing that, we could not grow. We could not continue doing what we're doing. And we love what we do. And we love you. And so thank you guys so much for being here. Do not forget, though, to crush that subscribe button.
Yes.
Hit that notification bell to all, because when we go live, it's going to be random. All right. This fair warning. All right. We haven't set a time yet because I think we're restructuring some things. As you see, we've gone a lot over the past couple days, guys. Okay. But again, make sure that notification bell is set to all. All right.
Yes.
And again, of course, you can't hit the bell and do that unless you subscribe. So do that first. Okay.
Also, share this with anyone else who wants to get in on this conversation, you guys. Okay. And any of the other posts that we've posted these last few days, share our channel, share, because we want to invite more people, welcome more people into the family. Okay.
Like Honeybee.
There you go.
Just subbed right now. Bow. Thank you, Honeybee.
Welcome to the fam, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fam.
And she get the bell too. Dag nabbit. Honeybee, thank you, sweetheart. Okay.
Yes. Welcome to the family.
All right. So thank you guys so much. We got to get going, but have a great day. We may be on a little bit later. Just be on the lookout for it, because there is another big, huge conversation that's popping off, and we need to talk about it for real. Okay. I'm not going to tell you who or what we're talking about. You're just going to have to show up. And the only way you can find out is if you hit that notification bell and set it to all. Just a quick reminder. Love y'all. We got to get going, but much love to you guys. Have a great day. See you guys soon. Deuces.
Yes, love y'all. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
I
can't with him right now. I can't. Bye, y'all.